There it is, folks. Welcome to Communist America. We're back. It's back. Well, that wasn't even 12 hours. That was less than a 12-hour ban. You know, at this point, I'm starting to feel like the Chinese are just messing with our feelings. And they put something in there about Trump. They're trying to appeal to his ego. I just know it. Have you guys noticed how the entire world is like sucking up to Trump before his presidency? I think it's great. Trump's my guy. I voted for him. Oh, I think the Chinese are just messing with us at this point. Has to be a PR stunt. Okay, yes, I'm changing my theory, right? My theory is always evolving. And can you imagine how many new people downloaded TikTok? I never even used TikTok, but now I have it on my phone. I'm talking about it all the time. Freedom of speech, blah blah blah. And this is the greatest PR stunt. It's like if you are selling drugs and then you take it away and people are like, oh no, and then you give it back. Oh yes, okay, excellent, thank you. That's how this feels like. It feels like some Chinese genius at TikTok is sitting there going, well, let's take it away for 12 hours and watch the United States youth have a meltdown. Imagine all the people who are making money. I saw a video yesterday of this guy freaking out. He's like, I just got this $5,000 apartment. And his girlfriend is like recording him laughing. This is dystopian stuff here.
Just for this apartment alone was like $5,000. Most of my income was through TikTok. Like the sponsorships. What are we gonna do now? Why are you recording? This is not funny.
I would suggest to all the TikTokers out there, save your money, invest, have other streams of income in case this happens again. This is the biggest mistake I ever made when I was a truck driver. I spent every penny. Lesson learned the hard way. Yeah, invest your money, TikTok people, okay? Because this is an unstable situation. I know some of you are making a lot, but if you're spending all of it, you're going to be homeless at the end of this. That's just my little financial advice from somebody who suffered a similar fate due to my own doing, of course. Nobody banned me. Well, the government kind of banned me from trucking, but it's the law. And then, so they put in this thing, what does it say here? That Trump is gonna. Let me read this out loud, this new message. Welcome back. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok. So Trump must have made a phone call, said, listen, Xi Jinping, my people are addicted to this app. Can't we have an understanding? Or, it was the Supreme Court that banned this situation. You Supreme Court old farts are getting out of hand. Okay, too much power. Way too much power. Y'all need to relax. Okay, judges. I don't accept your authority. You're not even voted in. I think the Supreme Court justices are the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Not scam, but like fraud or whatever. They're just they're not voted in. They're appointed by the presidents, which I don't like the sound of that at all. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the Supreme Court, guys. There, I said it. On top of all the smack I've been talking about the U.S. government, I'll add my disappointment with the Supreme Court. You guys have way too much power. You're overstepping your boundaries. You can just decide stuff like that with no vote. I don't like it. The Greeks would be rolling in their graves as the inventors of democracy. unless they had a similar system that I'm ignorant of. But I'm ignorant of a lot of things. So give me a break. I'm uneducated, barely squeaked through high school. Did you guys know that I graduated 6 months late? I don't know why I'm bragging about this. So don't get too fired up about any of the things that I say. Okay, this brain, there's not a lot going on. I'm just vomiting my opinions because this is the age that we live in now. Okay, every Sam, Dick, and Harry gets to have a TV channel. Okay, and vomit their ideas onto the world. And I'm taking advantage of it. I like the attention. I like to talk, and I'm gonna continue doing it. But don't take me seriously, please, government agents that are patrolling my channel. Don't take anything seriously, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. If you guys saw the building that I was born in, okay, I come from below poverty. Screw poverty. I come from below that. Uneducated, ignorant, I don't know nothing, right? But I don't like authority, probably due to the communists. It's in my DNA. You can't blame me for it. The cool thing is I'm non-violent. I don't believe in violence. I don't think we should, take down the government. But I think we should be vocally critical so that, maybe nothing will happen, but we have the right, And that's so cool. Because a lot of other countries, you can't just talk smack about your leaders because you will disappear. So it's great. I love it. Thank you, U.S. government, founding fathers, for creating the freedom of speech so that I can talk smack about you. It's the most wonderful, ironic thing. Fantastic invention. And don't take it away from us. Once you give somebody freedom and you try to take it away, we're gonna be very upset, So leave the TikTok alone. I don't care to use it very much because at the very end of the day, I don't want the Chinese spies up my butt. Okay? I don't trust the Chinese either. It's just a thought. It's a principle thing. Okay? Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Oh, that's like the biggest pet peeve that I have because I'm going to want to do the exact opposite. It's human nature. This goes back to Adam and Eve eating the apple. Okay? You tell me what I can't do and I will want to do it more than anything else. Ugh. Who to trust? I don't know. We're being manipulated by the Chinese, by the US, by this and that. We've been lied to so many times that I don't even know who to trust anymore. Can't trust anyone. Have to trust yourself, I suppose. That's the lesson of the day. Okay, whether TikTok is banned or unbanned, banned, unbanned. I mean, literally, less than 12 hours. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
They're just toying with us. Okay, they're sitting up there in their high-rise buildings. You guys ever see the Wall Street protests? There's a video of these Wall Street people up on a balcony watching the protesters literally sipping champagne and laughing. This is how I imagine all the leaders of the world as they mess with our emotions left and right, back and forth, ban, unban. They're just sitting up there laughing at us, going, ha, these people are falling for it. They're getting upset. And I think the game they're playing is the same game I'm playing on YouTube. They're just trying to get attention. Because if we pay attention to them, they will continue to stay in power. This is a New Age quote. Where attention goes, energy flows. Okay, we're giving these people energy. We're fueling their ego. We're fueling them with money. And so they will continue to mess with us. Give somebody power over you and they will tyrannize you. This is my soapbox speech of the day. But for real, it's even in the Bible. Oh, y'all forget about this kind of stuff. listen to this. Even if you're not Christian, hear me out, okay? Because this is a principle in the Bible, right? In the book of Kings, when the Israelites first wanted to have a king, God was very angry with them. He said, "Why do you guys need a king?" Okay, so like even according to the Bible, God is pro anarchy. He was telling them, he's like, "Why do you want a king?" And they were like, "Well, because everybody else has a king and it looks like a cool thing to do." He said, "Okay, fine, have your king." The first king, Saul, okay? Not Saul Goodman, but just as sleazy. Horrible tyrant. Tyrannizes people to death. And there's a lesson in there somewhere, right? You give somebody your power and you let them tell you what to do, and they will abuse that power. It's the human nature. They will tyrannize you. Okay, so even God doesn't want you to have leaders. Because the idea is like, why can't you lead yourself? How come we can't think for ourselves? We need somebody to tell us what kind of app we can't use and can use, and what kind of substances we can take, and all that other kind of stuff that millennials and Gen Z are talking about. This is the stuff that we care about. It's just kind of ridiculous, you know. I'm gonna stop ranting here soon, but I just don't understand this human tendency to want to have somebody above you telling you what to do. Have we not outgrown Big Daddy? Do we still need this nonsense? Do we still need these old farts telling us what to do? We can't use our own brains. We can't organize ourselves. We can't have order by ourselves without somebody enforcing it with a gun. We can't do that? Really? I don't believe that. I mean, maybe. But then it's like, we need to get our shit together, guys. Oh. TikTok is back. Cheers.